Mrs. Smith. My name's Michaela. I'm a student physical therapist. Today we're going to talk about how your condition can impact the healing process for your wound, and I'm going to talk to you about what I can do as a physical therapist to help. So, in the healing process for your wound, there are 3 different stages, and all of these require that different cells in your body take upon different responsibilities in order to first fight off infection, then it has to rebuild any damaged or missing tissue from that area, and lastly it will form scar tissue to then form a new layer to cover that open wound. So because you have COPD, you're lacking oxygen intake throughout your whole entire body, right? So your body needs oxygen all throughout to do everything, and that's because all of your cells work based upon oxygen. That's their energy to do whichever responsibility they're set out to do. So during this process, you have cells that, like I said, will fight infection. These cells need energy to do so, and that again comes from your oxygen. Now your oxygen is brought to the area through blood circulation. So at first you have your blood vessels in that damaged or wounded area that will constrict to prevent excess blood flow, and then later on your blood vessels will open up because you need to bring again this oxygen to that site. So like I said, you have the cells that are going to fight infection. Once it's done with that, you have the cells that really need the oxygen because they're going to start regrowing and rebuilding this area. These cells are called epithelial cells and keratinocytes. So the keratinocytes are then responsible for making that wound much smaller. So once we know that there's no bacteria in that section, the cells will come in and they'll start to close or contract that wound to make it smaller, and eventually we will lay down scar tissue on top of that wound. So that's one way that your history of COPD can impact your blood circulation and oxygen intake. So as a physical therapist, what we're going to do is we are going to try to increase blood circulation by getting you up and getting you moving. We're also going to get you up and change your position so that you are not putting extra pressure onto that wound. And we're going to be here for any questions that you may have. We will try to educate you as best as we can. And we're also going to work with the other healthcare professionals closely to monitor your medication, see if there's anything we might be able to change. We are going to monitor your nutrition and, of course, your oxygen levels. So we will also do skin inspection because we will be able to see whether or not that area is healthy, whether the wound healing is a healthy process and a healthy state. And we can tell that, again, just by checking for signs and symptoms. And again, we'll just be here to educate you as best as we can. And if you have any questions, please let us know.